All right, guys, let's go back to our Monday videos. And today I want to take a look at what's happening with Bitcoin, because definitely during the weekend we have Credit Suisse now being Debit Suisse, and there's a lot of expectations. Social media, multiple media channels are going over the idea that this is our Lehman Brothers moment, and well, we'll see how that goes. So we had a couple puts in our all-weather portfolio at the Market Surveillance Alliance. We made a little bit of money, not a lot, because it was on the lower band of the bearish rotation that we have so far. But I want to take a look at BTC USD. We're on the Coinbase data from that you find on TradingView. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is month number 5 that we stopped around this level, 19,455. So if we're definitely going to have a push, I would like to see by the end of the week, Bitcoin trading about 20,000. Now, definitely we actually have like a new low. We are trading, for example, if you take a look at what the S&P it's doing, it's not exactly bullish. We actually have a push over 3,600 points, but that doesn't mean anything in the short term. But definitely one thing that you can see is the strength that you see in Bitcoin. So as usual, when I present my videos is for you to have a picture of what's happening. So we cannot count that everything is set on stone as far as the push lower to 3,400 points. That will be for investors, long-term investors. I'm calling 3 to 5 years down the road. That will definitely be a great potential. But in the short term, for traders, we need to look at this in a different structure. So I'm looking at the low here. I'm just going back to that massive trend line. I don't know if we can actually get it from. I think we'll take it from April 2017. That's the liquidity level, the low at that point. And we have support, and we have the breakdown. Then one attempt to go to the upside, it fails. We have the break. I think this break goes right there. There you go. Yeah, perfect. So you have the support, break, resistance, break, support, break, resistance, pull back, and break. There you go. So this is the ultimate trend line that everyone wants to follow. I had it before, I deleted it, so I'm just adjusting everything. There you go. Now, for horizontal liquidity, we're looking for the high, of course. I'm going to switch this to, I think this kind of bluish will do it. And this is one. And the next horizontal one will be the high, liquidity high of June of 2019. So that gives you a set. And what I have said before about these, when we study the tech canvas, the technical canvas, everything under, I mean, so far is bearish, but it looks like it's making a push. We reject 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Everything under 18,000. So 18,000 and 19,000. So we need the first attempt, the first serious attempt of risk on will be trading about 20,000. All right. And after that, you can go sideways and actually go as high, believe it or not, as high as 25,000, which will top the higher band to the upside for this particular asset. So Bitcoin, not looking that bad. It's a matter of perspective in what it's looking, because over here, back in June of this year, you see how it closed all liquidity from December of 2020. So that is giving us an opportunity to play to the upside. Now, of course, everyone is looking to have some protection, and there's a lot of analysis as far as if retail capitulated based on the amount of puts that they've been buying. Well, we'll see how that goes. But again, this is my idea. I'm definitely looking for a bullish continuation. If I take a look at the weekly, you can see how it's playing out so far. 1.96% this week. Last week, great push. Now close positive. That's fantastic. And now on the daily, it's not really creating lower lows. I mean, this low back or last 2 weeks in September, 18,453. It's not actually a new low. So from June to September, you don't have a new low. That's positive for Bitcoin, and it's not looking that bad. Of course, you're looking for a massive and explosive play, then definitely I'm going to go to Quote Media. You know, I use Quote Media just to give a sense of what's happening out there. And I'm going with Coin. Remember, they have some institutional support so far. And I think this is the best way to play. Now, so far, I'm taking a red day. So I'm buying on a red day with the expectation of a green day by the next expiration, next Friday. October 13, so in about, I will say probably, yeah, that will be 10 days. We have the next CPI reading. Rumors on the street is that it's going to come heavily hot. So we'll see how that goes as well. You just have to position yourself. So what I'm looking is if it's trading at 64 and I'm looking for a surprise and Bitcoin outperforming risk assets, a little bit of stocks and all that, I will look for this one. Let me extend. Let me have that. And I look for 70. Potentially could be 70. There is some action around 74. So I'm going to take my chances at a explosion in Bitcoin. This is like Riot and the Mara trade. They can always kind of pop to the upside. So far today, 35% to the downside. I'm going to take that. I'm going to eat that red. And not a lot of volume. You have your ask at 155. Make sure you don't pay more than 165. That would be my suggestion. Of course, remember, past performance does not indicate future performance. We're just playing with a potential bounce after all the selling that we have during September, which historically was a pretty bad month. So, okay, no surprises there. We didn't have that kind of going against the historical seasonality. So that's fine. We're going to take that. But for October and going into January, this can be potentially a good setup for contrarian traders and contrarian investors, because everyone is expecting that 3,400. There's massive set of put options all the way expecting that move. So it probably might not happen. So I take 150, 165 max. Take one contract. Again, past performance does not indicate future performance. This is just a way to bet on risk on. And judging based on the chart we have the potential to say that Bitcoin might do very well and actually is behaving better than the overall market. So that's really good. Right there, just pop. There you go, Bitcoin. Testing and challenging one more time the 19,530. That's critical. We need a close above that and continuation. I would love to see by the end of the week this whole thing trading above 20,000. That will be really exciting, and I potentially look to make money on these trades. So that's just to give you an idea how to position yourself when it comes to options. Now, of course, the idea here, basic 101 with options, we're not looking to risk $19,000. We're risking only to put on the table $160. That's it. If you have more potential, if your tolerance for risk is higher, then you look to add probably 2 more contracts. But this is how I'm playing these. I already have with our group, we have another idea on the table, and it's looking good. We had a quick 20% trade on Amazon. The 116 calls were a little bit hot at the beginning of the session, so that was really good. AMD and other companies are kind of facing a little bit of challenges. Same like Tesla, missing those figures, not the end of the world, but definitely something to consider just as an opportunity for investors to reload commons shares on Tesla, and definitely some opportunities in the next weeks as we get ready for their earning call. So guys, that's all I have for you today. Going back to videos, we have a week, kind of regular week, but I'm back with more videos and opportunities that you want to look into the markets. So remember, I will be also recording my 300W. That's right, 300W, the structure that I've been studying since 2016. Where we are right now, that video is in the description of the video. Okay, it's unlisted. I put it out for our community, our members first. But definitely something that you want to pay attention. So it's a combo. This one with an idea and then market overall structure that you want to play in. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And remember, at the end of the day, someone always knows.